I knew this chick named Superhead. She gave Superhead. Just moved in the building. Even gave the Superhead. That was a quote from the legendary Jadakiss about Karine Steffens, aka Superhead. And today I want to talk about, do you think she's a narcissist? And I ask this question because if you just look at her history and like her history of dealing with men and all the famous, celebrities that she dealt with, it seemed like she just burns all her bridges like a narcissist do, and she never takes accountability for the things she done wrong, like a true narcissist. So, she got onto the scene 2005 and she changed the game. Like, she's a legend in her own right because she opened the door for Instagram models and, video vixens and girls without talent that could sleep with famous people and then became famous themselves. She opened the door for that. So, like I said, like when she came out in 2005 with the Confessions of a Video Vixen, it caused a bunch of controversy. It was all these dudes that she, was dealing with, and she threw them under the bus, put their private business out there, like a narcissist do, the smear campaign that a narcissist does. Narcissists are hypersexuals, like they love to have sex and stuff like that. So she has that character trait that a narcissist have. She never takes accountability for what she does like a narcissist do. She always paint other people as the bad guys. And all these famous men, like from her first book and all her other books that she dealt with, they all have nothing but bad things to say about her. Now, in her second book, even somebody like Method Man, when she said he was the only one that really cared for her and was looking out for her, even knowing that she was dealing with all these other dudes, and he still looked out for her. And what she do? She throw him under the bus, put his business out there while he's married. And not saying, that's a good thing for these dudes, because some of these dudes was married, but come on, if you messing with somebody, especially if somebody's looking out for you, keep that between y'all. Even if his wife knew or didn't, though, you put it out there for the world to know, to like basically embarrass people. But yeah, like she said the company was forcing her to give up names. So she gave up his name in the second book, which was kind of messed up. And narcissists, they have a tendency of only caring about themselves and hating themselves. But to dig deeper into that, sometimes a narcissist become who they are based on how they was raised and grew up. And she said in her first book, her mother, always treated her bad, blamed her for everything. She suffered abuse, and that could play a role into why she became who she is. Because, when a parent puts themselves first instead of the child, that child develops a fake personality and later on become a narcissist. They grow up to become a narcissist because of that. So I think that's a major reason too why she became who she is. But yeah, and it's kind of funny now, she's trying to detach herself from what made her famous, the nickname Superhead that she used to claim and own, personify. And she don't want nothing to do with her past, like the hip-hop stuff. Like, she's trying to separate herself from that, but it's like, you can't do that. Like, you came onto the scene as Superhead, Karine Steffens. Like, so you can't run from your past. And she gets very upset, and like a true narcissist too, whenever she, back in the earlier days, whenever they confront her or ask her about this stuff in the past, especially at radio stations and all that, she used to get up and run. Like, I remember when they did the interview, Miss Jones in the Morning, when they used to have that radio station on Hot 97. I think it was Hot 97 or 105, either one. But they brought Cool G Rap on and his wife, and Superhead didn't know that they brought them on. So when they started confronting her, she got up. She wanted to get up and run, because narcissists, they don't like to be confronted. You can't confront a narcissist. They're gonna always deny or try to find a way to get away from it. But so like I said, like she is always two sides to a story, 2-3 sides to a story. Your side, the person's side, and God, who knows everything. And like I said, when you look at all her situations with men, it all goes sour. After all of this, I think the third book, she put out some book about loving Lil Wayne, love a Martian, I'm in love with a Martian. And then after that, she tried to put out relationship books, which was tanking, because nobody wanted to know her for that. Like, they only cared about you, how you came onto the scene. So you can't try to detach yourself from your past and get mad when people bring it up. But when she started dating Eddie Winslow, that was a toxic relationship. She said he used to beat her and all this other stuff. And it was a train wreck. It's like every relationship she been in, she burned a bridge, or they got nothing but bad things to say about her. So at some point, it can't be all these men. It got to be you. And just looking, like I said, the Method Man situation, just looking at how she played that, it lets me know that it's she's part of the problem. Like, perfect example, Exhibit told a story about when Diddy, when he took her to a Miami party at Diddy's place, and Diddy pulled him to the side and said, "Yo, that chick that you with, be careful. She's the devil. She'll have you with fingers up your butt." And then he asked her, and she just started laughing and was like, "Don't worry about it." So, she's not innocent. You understand? And it's just crazy, man. When you really, she's a beautiful woman, so anybody would mess with her. Anybody could fall for it. Narcissists tend to go for empathetic people, and some of these dudes she was empathetic with. Even when the latest situation now, like, I forgot the dude's name that she's with, but he's a entrepreneur. I think he invented like an app or something. He invented something computer wise. He's an entrepreneur, and he was on his Instagram page. I think after she put it out there that she was pregnant by him, he was like, "I'm gonna kill myself." He threatened to commit suicide because he didn't want to deal with her. And then she had to come out and was like, "Oh, don't pay attention to him. It's just how he acts from time to time." So things like that make you look at it like, yo, maybe it's something about her behind the scenes that drive these men to like just go insane. And like I said, it's a mental abuse and emotional abuse that she put these people through. You understand? Like a true narcissist. That's how they torture you, through mental and emotional abuse. While she's dealing with all these different men, she's basically cheating on every one of them. Like a narcissist. Because when you first meet a narcissist, it goes good in the beginning. Then later down the road, that's when the cheating and the lies and the smear campaign and all this stuff to destroy your image come out. And that's what she was doing. So I want to know, do y'all think that she's a narcissist? Because I feel like she is. I feel like she's probably the first that we know of in hip hop narcissist. Because I think there's a few more, men too, including men. But I say she's like the most, noticeable narcissist in hip hop. Because she been involved with a lot of people, man, and she is never nothing good. And then another funny thing she said is like, whoever she's dealing with, they gotta understand that she's gonna always do what she want. She said that in the Vlad interview. She gonna always deal with Wayne if he calls. So she basically telling you there's nothing you could do. I do what I want to do, which is like what a narcissist would say. They're gonna do what they want to do regardless, and nothing you could do could stop them. So, it's just sad, but it's just like, we got pedophiles in hip hop, we got women beaters, we got all types of toxic type people in it. So To me, I think she's a narcissist. But I want to know what y'all think, man. You know, do y'all think Karine Steffens, aka Superhead, is a narcissist? And oh yeah, I forgot to mention she had pornos out there too, all types of crazy stuff, man. So, you know, it's just sad, but I want to know, do y'all think she's a narcissist? You know, leave a comment, you know, share your ideas, whatever. Got more videos to come, man. I'm out.